Okay, YouTube. This is it. This is me putting myself out into the world. Um, I've come to the conclusion that I'm tired of being single. I've been single since 2008, and I'm really kind of tired of it. I mean, I'm on Facebook all the time, and all I see are pictures of my friends and their husbands or boyfriends, their families, and how much they say, oh, I have the best hubby in the world. Oh, I love my children, Oh, I'm getting married. Oh, I'm pregnant. I'm going to have a baby. And, I'm not. I'm going to be 28 in January, and I don't want to be alone anymore. Um, I seriously would not be alone if I was still with my ex-boyfriend. Because I've said it before in previous videos that I was seriously head over heels in love with this guy. But I guess only after 2 months of being with me, he thought his job was more important. And then apparently he thought his ex-girlfriend was more important. Not get into that, not get into that, do not get into that. Anyhow, and everybody keeps telling me, I've had guys tell me, you're really beautiful, you're a very pretty woman, why are you single? My problem is I'm single, I think. Okay, here's my reason why I'm single. I'm scared. I'm terrified of having a meaningful relationship based on the fact because my first relationship I was hurt really bad. He seriously treated me like shit on the off days. On his good days, I was the freaking princess. I got what I wanted. He'd bring me flowers for no reasons and buy me shit or stole me shit with him. So yeah, first boyfriend, no. I mean, and then I tried dating one guy, and all he wanted to do was get his hands in my pants, and that wasn't gonna work. And hooking up with guys at clubs is not a smart thing to do. Trust me, worst thing I've ever done in my life. So yeah, another guy just wanted to get his hands in my pants, and when I met the last boyfriend, thinking, oh my god, this is finally it. I finally found somebody I could seriously see myself spending my life with. And that didn't happen. So here I am. I'm officially coming out to YouTube and telling you guys I'm lonely, I'm tired of being alone, and I'm seriously open for boyfriend. I'm seriously accepting applications right now for a boyfriend. Um, credentials would be good. Qualifications? Let's see. Qualifications, you have to have a sense of humor, because I love laughing. I have a great sense of humor. Well, some things I think are funny, some things other people don't think are funny, so, yeah. Now I'm biting my cuticles. Bad manicures, bad! Sorry. Qualifications, like I said, sense of humor. I like tall guys. I'm not the greatest body-wise person in the world, so I'm not going to be shallow and say I want a muscular, tall, skinny guy with blue eyes and blonde hair, No, we're not going to do that. That was shallow, Amanda. This is reality, Amanda, because I've come to the conclusion that my fantasy guy does not exist. And you know what? That's exactly what he's going to be. He's going to be a fantasy. My problem is I read way too many romance novels, alright? Not like the Harlequin shit. God, I hate that crap. Or like the historical romance novels. Fuck that shit. We're talking, paranormal romance novels. Black Dagger Brotherhood, Love at Stake series, the Midnight Breed series, the Night Hunter series. They all got great action in them, but they're also centered around a couple and the romance. Except for the Blood Tie series I read, which pissed me off, and oh god, don't get me started on the Jolie Wilkins series. Ugh, that ended beautifully. So I have this idea of a fantasy man. He's dangerous but good, and he wants nothing more than to protect me, and he's a badass and gorgeous, rides a motorcycle, and oh my god, just will kick the shit out of you if you fuck with me. And he's a vampire, so I'll settle for, a shifter too if I have to. God, I'm so alone. But I've come to this conclusion: this man does not exist. It's exactly what he's going to be. He's going to be a fantasy, and that fantasy is not going to come true. So I have to seriously deal with reality. But like I said before, I hate reality. This is why I read so much. I'm constantly trying to get away from reality. I want to be stuck in a fantasy because it's safer there, and I don't have to deal with everyday life of not having money, of finding a car, finding an appointment, an apartment, bills, and everything else. That's why I hate reality so goddamn much. Don't get me wrong, I love my parents and my family and my friends, and they're in my reality, and I love them to death. But sometimes I think being in that fantasy world is safer for me because I don't have to worry about making stupid decisions or having mistakes that come around and bite me in the ass. And that's where my fantasy man is, in my fantasies. So, is anything I'm saying making sense to you people? Because seriously, I'm just rambling now. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I'm single. I'm alone. I'm really, really want a boyfriend. And I can't seem to find one. I mean, yeah, I've tried dating sites, but I've tried the free dating sites, but all I keep getting is, hey, you're sexy, you want to have sex, Like, no, not with you. Or I keep getting guys that are completely the opposite of me. And I know opposites do attract, but in my case, that's a load of shit. Because I've met guys that are total complete opposite of me. And it's like, oh God, go away. I can't deal with you. You don't like the things I like. We're just not compatible. So yeah, in my case, opposites attract is a load of BS. Where was I going with this? I was starting with qualifications for a boyfriend. Like I said, has to make me able to laugh. I love tall guys. Got a good paying job. That'd be wonderful. You don't live with your parents. Unfortunately, I do. Oh, fuck. I don't goddamn know. This is just so bad. I mean, like I said, I tried the dating sites, and the dating sites are not my thing. They don't work for me. Like I said, the last time I met a guy on a dating site, that went downhill and the asshole was trying to blackmail me. We're not going to get into that one. I said it before in another video. We're not getting into it. That issue was kind of resolved, but he was a pussy, so. The sad part was that guy, I really, really started to like him. I mean, we met on a free dating website, and then he followed me to Facebook. Did I have MySpace at that point? I don't fucking know. But he followed me to Facebook, and we talked to Facebook a lot. And it got to the point where, this guy had my phone number, so we talk on the phone, we text, whatever. And it got to the point where I'm thinking, wow, I really, really like this guy. And the problem is, he lives too far away from me. Okay, Easton's not that far from me, but still, I don't like to drive that far. And I'm thinking, wow, he's really, really nice. He's sweet. He thinks I'm beautiful. He says the greatest things to me. But I take a lot of these things for granted. I seriously have gotten to the point where some guy can do one perfectly nice thing for me, and I think I'm going to get that the rest of the time, and then they turn around, it's like, oh my God, you are a total complete asshole. And he was just so paranoid that I was going to fuck him over, and calling me a jealous girlfriend. We weren't even dating, and then he turned around and turned to a jealous boyfriend. Again, we weren't dating. So that completely got all fucked up to high hell, and I got freaked out for a minute. It's like, oh wait, I could use that to my advantage. Yeah, the shit he was trying to blackmail me with, it's like, I can use that to my advantage. But yeah. And seriously, my friends have tried to set me up, and I really hate being set up with people. I mean, my one friend's birthday, I think I was about 16. It was her sweet 16, so I think I was 17 or 18. I don't fucking remember. Either way, I had No, that wasn't even it. This is after I broke up with my first boyfriend. My friend tried to set me up with her friend, and like I said, this is the guy who was just trying to get into my pants the entire time. We were hanging out at her house. We were sitting on the couch together watching a movie, and all of a sudden he's just trying to get his hand up my shirt or his hands down my jeans. I'm like, I'm going home. Fuck you. You know, it didn't work very well. And I'm blinking. I know people are wondering. I blink. I'll just let you guys know. I blink a lot. Like, I scrunch up my face a lot. It's because I don't know why. It's a twitch. So if you see me just scrunch up my face from now and then, just ignore it. It's a twitch I've never been able to get rid of. See, I'm doing it again. Damn it. Yeah, like I said, people try to set me up, and it doesn't work, man. Here's the funny thing. And I really haven't said anything yet to, like, anybody, because I seriously wouldn't mind this happening. My aunt, oh God, I can't believe I'm saying this. I hope he doesn't see this. My aunt's neighbor, okay, really sweet guy, walking fucking encyclopedia. Like I said this before in another video, he knows pretty much everything there is to know about anything, and it's fucking ridiculous. For some reason, my aunt and my cousin both seem to think I should seriously hook up with him. Because seriously, he is kind of my type. I'm not going to get into specifics. I don't want to throw details of his life out there, so I'm not going to say anything else. But he is pretty much my type. He's tall. He's fucking hilarious when he wants to be. He's a really sweet guy, but he's also got that badass attitude sometimes. And it's like, wow. And I'm not going to lie. I'll sit there and say I have thought about it. But he's also my cousin's best friend, which for me is kind of awkward because he grew up with my cousin. I grew up with my cousins. So it's like he's been around for a while, but yeah, so it'd be kind of weird. And technically my aunt considers him another one of her kids. Because everybody just calls her mom because she's like the one person where all the kids hang out at. You know, they hang out at her house because she's the coolest mom. But like I said, I won't lie. I'd seriously considered it because he is rather cute and I like being around him. But it's also that point in I also feel like really tiny when I'm around him because I'm not the smartest person, man. I'm seriously kind of trolling on the dumb side half the time. I mean, half the shit I say doesn't even make sense. Half the shit I say, I'm just pulling out of my ass. Or he's freaking quoting fucking scholars and textbooks that he's learned by memory. I mean, my God. But seriously, I keep having people tell me, just what'd you get with him? Like, it'd be weird. And I'm self-conscious as hell about my body. And this is fucking me, man. And a few people who really, really know me know there's one issue I'm dealing with at the moment. Well, I've been dealing with my whole goddamn life. Okay, it hasn't really occurred to me until I turned like 8, till like the age of 17 that this is going to be an issue. But yeah, from 17 and up, this part of me has been an issue that I can't get rid of. And I'm not going to come out and straight say, I'll let you guys think about it yourself. But fuck, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I didn't expect this video to be this long. It's going on 15 minutes. So I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm too shy around guys. I mean, I can talk to guys without a problem, but hitting on them is a completely different thing. I'll give you a break. When I went out with my ex-boyfriend, we went on our first date. I was so nervous. I couldn't eat. We went to the fair and I got a slice of pizza and I ate like that much of it and threw it out. I'm like, oh God, I just wasted his damn money. And my palms were sweating and I had the butterflies. I felt like I was going to puke and felt I was fine by the end of the night. But I get so nervous around really gorgeous guys because I'm your average girl. I don't like the way I look half the time. I'm not smart. I'm, like I said, I'm really borderline completely fucking dumb half the time, and I will be completely straight about that. It's hard for me to find dates because I always seem to choose the wrong guys. And I seriously don't want to pick that wrong guy again because I'm tired of getting fucked over. I'm tired of them treating me like shit. I'm tired of being walked on. That's all my ex-boyfriends have ever done to me. And it has to stop. I want somebody who's going to respect me for who I am, not give me bullshit about my views on religion for one, or my views on my life in general. You know, this is this is who and what I am. You don't like it, then there's the door. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out. It's hard for me to trust men. Like I said, my first serious boyfriend cheated on me twice with 2 of my friends. Actually, I haven't talked to either one of those 2 for a while. It's been a long time. And 2 of those friends I have on Facebook, but I don't even talk to the one because I kind of refuse to talk to her because of the stupid decisions she has made in her life. But then again, we all make stupid decisions. I've made several of them with the boys I've dated. Okay, I've had 2 serious fucking boyfriends. Okay, I made 2 really bad, terrible fucking decisions. So yeah. I really gotta stop blabbing because this video is going on 17 minutes. And with my luck, it's not gonna upload, and I'm gonna have to redo this all over again. Or cut the shit out of it. So yeah, okay. Enough of my 17 minutes of blabbing and just random talking about how crappy my life is. Guys, I'm 27 years old, soon to be 28 in January. I am completely single. I'm just have low self-confidence. I get emotional. I have random mental breakdowns. Not mental breakdowns. I have random emotional breakdowns like at least once a month. They kind of coincide with my period, so be prepared. I can be a real bitch when I want to be, but I'm actually a really sweet girl if you get on my good side. So I'm single if anybody cares. And yeah, so like I said, accepting applications, and this video's got to end because it's way too fucking long. So later days, guys.